Welcome to the channel, and today I'm gonna try to invent a very impractical weaponized vehicle that is kind of like a mix between a Gatling gun, a monowheel, and a drone. So imagine, if you will, one of those monowheels where the person is sitting in the middle and the wheel is spinning around them, but instead of a wheel, it's actually a series of guns that fire as they rotate. And instead of being a wheel on the ground, it is actually a drone that flies and can turn around, and it's a drone, okay? So it's a Gatling gun monowheel drone or something of that nature. I don't know how possible this is gonna be. It seems like there's gonna be a lot of logistical issues, but I think that's gonna be the fun thing, is trying to see if we can get to a functional product here and probably mess up a lot on the way. Probably starting with the operator seat on this one. I think that would look cooler for the person in the middle. All right, so I have some challenges and ideas for this. The challenge is aiming the Gatling gun, because it's a wheel of spinning guns, which, oh, this might have been a bad idea. I may regret that. This actually might be a lot harder to do than I was hoping. But I want to be able to aim the Gatling gun not just left and right, but aim it up and down. The problem is it's rotating constantly, and I'm going to use sensors that determine when the guns trigger. So then how do I get it to trigger down towards the ground and up? I have ideas. It's just a matter of whether it works. Do I start with the wheel, or do I start with, like... I mean, there's not a whole lot going on in the middle of this thing, but we are going to need rotating servos to rotate the wheel. Then I guess the seat needs stabilizers to stay upright. And then we're oh, how do I go? What is my method of propulsion gonna be? But we're definitely gonna need yaw. Okay, I think I got somewhat of a base unit here. Now for the rotating part. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. So let's take some cannons. I need these cannons to have sensors on them. And I don't think it's gonna be worth it to have anything with auto aim, but I think the best weapon to use, it's gonna be the best attachment point, is the cannon, because it has an attachment point directly on the back. Which is like, I think it's the only one that actually, other than the these like tiny cannons and tiny blasters, I think it's the only one that really attaches that way. All right, so the way this works is the cannon needs to be triggered by a sensor, and probably useful to have it also have an and gate as well. So we turn it on. All right, so that goes there. Oh, now we have the challenge. Oh, this is challenging. Because if I want more than 4 of these, I want like a circle, you know? But then that means there has to be some... No, it could potentially work. They're going to have to be on like segments that rotate in. So this is going to be kind of challenging. So if there's 3 on each side, that'd be 12. 12 total. Is that going to be a good enough Gatling gun? I think so. So I think that would mean 30-degree angles. 360 degrees divided by 12 is 30. I hope this doesn't end up glitching out somehow. So that means we need an altitude sensor as well to keep these angles on. Okay. Is this going to work? We need to adjust the sensors for sure. And what I'm going to want is something like out in front of my seat. Maybe like down here. What's the hitbox on the seat? The hitbox is like that. All right, so that'll be what the sensors detect. What are these sensors on by default? They're on 1 meter. I think we're gonna have to go less than that. Let's go 0.6. Wait, now it's everything except the one that is actually closest to something. Huh? Oh, look at this. Why is it the sensors aren't working? Like, this is 2 blocks. Maybe it has to be 1 block. There we go. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. But we have a problem. Oh, then if I hook these up, these AND gates up into the guns, they should only shoot once I activate the thing. Wait, how come? Wait, what? How come they're not? Oh, I think this has to be on toggle. There we go. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, the cooldown time is, that's too fast for the cooldown time. So I need the cooldown, I need the speed of these to be less. So 0.4. Oh, wow, these things have a really slow cooldown rate. This isn't going to be quite as epic as I was hoping because of the cooldown rate on these things. 0.25. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the fire rate. Bump, bump, bump. Not exactly the Gatlingest of guns, but I can probably dial it into like the perfect speed where it's just fast enough to trigger. All right, I think that might be it. Look at the recharge rate. Boop. All right, it is 0.27 is the rate that this thing is capable of spinning. Okay, so now what is worrying me is copy and pasting this and having everything line up appropriately. So essentially what I want to do is this, 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 and let's see how it looks. Oh no, I gotta redo all the programming. Ah, no, it doesn't fit well. I think distance. I think we gotta just move them out a little bit more. That doesn't look too bad. Whoa, 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 why are those ones shooting all simultaneously? I don't think the sensors got hooked up into the end gate. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. So now just copy and paste this twice more. Ooh, there's a bunch of weird cross wiring. Oh, there's a whole bunch of weird cross wiring. This distance sensor is hooked up to 2 logic gates. This one's hooked up down here. What? Oh no, I gotta double check everything. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Copy and pasting logic often has some very unintended effects with cross wiring. So I gotta check all of this. All right, I believe this is functional. Uh-oh, something didn't function. All right, now every gun should work. Uh-oh. One of them is cross-wired. I don't know which one it is, though. This one, there's a problem with this one. I think when this one triggers, so that sensor or this logic gate, that logic gate's hooked up to that one. Okay. All right, that looks good. We have our Gatling monowheel. We need to turn it into a drone. We also need to be able to aim it because right now we're kind of shooting up in front of us. Can I delay the output of the sensor? No, I can delay the output of the cannon. Delay 0.1. If by delaying the output of the cannon, I can change where the default aim is without having to adjust the rest of my design. That is much more in line with where I'm aiming. All right, I'm good with that. Okay, this is actually coming along pretty well. So now I want to copy and paste these bars. Okay, so now let's increase our strength of our stabilizers all the way up. So now I need to make this a drone, and then I also want to be able to aim it up and down. The aiming up and down part is going to be very hard. At least the way that I would want to do it, it would be probably I'd have to redesign the whole interior of this, that I don't have room to do what I want to do. But I might be able to do something a little bit more simplistic. But you know what? Let's make this thing fly first. So I'm going to use not gyro, what are they called? Gimbals. I'm going to use gimbal jets. Or I could use tail propellers. These actually might be strong enough by themselves, and they have better attachment points. Is this enough to lift me up? Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, now I want to do the altitude thing where I can hover using speed sensors, but then I also want to be able to control it up and down. All right, speed sensors there. So now we're a drone, or at least we're a VTOL. We can vertically take off and land. I don't have any thrust for flying right now, though. But wait, let's turn on the thing. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, we got a lot of recoil though. So we're definitely gonna need some strong thrust. I think space thrusters actually would probably work pretty well with these. I keep pressing forward like I'm gonna go forward. I don't have any thrust on it yet. That's what I was just talking about. Okay, oh, and backwards, which I think is gonna be easy. Okay, just like space thruster, space thruster. These are obviously gonna go forward. And then these ones are gonna go backward. And then we just paste them over here. All right, that's pretty good. Now let's try to make these things look a little bit better. Oh, wow, that added a lot more weight. Like, I can barely go up now. That is concerning. All right, but I do have forward and backwards thrust now, but I need a lot more power than what I just put in here. I was feeling really good about that. Okay. The thing is, these are so bulky that I don't really want to add more. So maybe I can hide some, not hide, but like just stick some gimbals somewhere because they're so much less bulky and they have a decent amount of power. All right, we're getting somewhere now. The gimbals have definitely helped. Oh, I don't have strafing. Do I want strafing? Maybe I do want strafing. Maybe I don't need this many gimbals and I can replace these outside ones with space thrusters. So there's gonna be in that direction and these are going to strafe to the right. All right, can I get up off the ground still? Yes, I can. Can I go down still? Yes, I can. Now strafe left. There we go. This is working. It's slow, like it's not the quickest thing. All right, and then we can start firing. Okay, cool. All right, that is pretty cool so far. Now, what if I wanted to aim down below me or up higher? Now, what I want to be able to do is turn my seat. And that way, I'm looking in the direction that I'm aiming, and then this would go with me. The problem is the seat is what is our stabilized object to keep upright while the wheel spins around. So to destabilize the seat would destabilize everything. So I need a stable point of contact, but then that's the problem I'm having. Is the seat is that stable point of contact and I can't build more stuff in here. The other option is replace one of these stabilizers with a gyro. Now the issue with this is I'll only be able to change it to a defined angle up and down. I ideally would want it to be, I would want to set any angle that I want, but that's not the ability that this is going to give me. And I don't even know what controls to put this on, aiming down and up. All right, this is gonna be weird, but let's see what happens. All right, so I press X or Z. Oh no, it actually doesn't work. I was expecting it to work until like everything. All right, well, I do have an idea that will work. I was expecting the gyros, often you can override the stabilizers. Like if I get rid of this gyro stabilizer, like really, really low, now we shouldn't be stabilized in that orientation. Oh, now it's starting. This is just having way less of an effect than I was expecting. Maybe it's the gimbals actually could be contributing to that. Oh, I thought I put the strength up to 10 on this. I guess it didn't get saved. All right, now it's definitely gonna work. Ah! Okay, I knew it was something like, I knew it should have been working. All right, now let's see. All right, now it's too much. All right, so now you can see I'm aiming kind of like over there. Now if I press X, I'm aiming down below me. And I can stay like that. And then if I want to, I can press Z, and then I can aim up. What I don't like about it is the tail props also get affected, and I want those to always be upright. And I have an idea for that. What happens if I change these to 0 strength? Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, they need I thought the gimbal jets might be enough. They're not. So we add some gyro stabilizers onto it. There we go. So, oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is pretty bad. All right, that might not work as intended either. Let's put the strength of these back up. Yeah, see, I want to move just the seat down, but it's moving the whole creation down. And instead of moving the seat up and down, I'm going to move this arm up and down. And the way I do that is adding a steering hinge right in here. So X for down, Z for up. Now we can do hold position. Doesn't matter what angle. We're just going to do a low speed though, so we can really adjust it finely. All right, so now look at that. You can see I can move this up and down. I should, oh yeah, 90 degrees is fine. Oh, look at that. That actually works great. You can see I'm aiming straight ahead, and then I can change it so that I'm aiming down more. If I go all the way down, I'm aiming like pretty much straight down. There we go. And then I can aim also all the way like straight up. Wait, the sensors aren't working. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't detect up there. Okay, I need these... I need the sensors to be slightly more then. Wait, why aren't they shooting anymore? That was weird. The sensors were totally triggering and it wasn't shooting when I go up to here. You see that? That's weird. I'm going to increase the sensors just by a little bit. I just got to be careful that they don't detect other parts of the seat. All right, let's go to 0.6. Okay, looking good so far. Now let's aim up. What? That's still not enough. Okay, so I don't want it to get any closer on the front. Maybe I gotta move it up by one. Because it's clearly way farther away from the top than it is on the bottom. Oh, we're getting close to the edge. We're so close. This thing is working pretty much almost I'm facing down. I should not be... Okay, we're destroying ourselves completely. But this thing is almost exactly as I envisioned it. We're getting there. So let's move this whole arm up by a single block. And now if I go up, you can see it's pretty close on the top. Oh, but now it's really far on the bottom. It didn't equalize out. It just swapped the problem. I kind of liked the other way better. All right, we'll move it back down. So one thing I'll try, I'll do a shield block. Where's the shields? So I'll take this shield and I'm hoping it's going to give it a little bit more detectable distance, but without adding extra collision. Will the top ones detect it now? They still don't. All right, well, let's increase the sensor distance and hope that it's enough. Okay, I got it. 0.8. I really thought that was going to be way too much, but you can see now we can aim up and then we can change it to aim down as well. And forward. Wait, why isn't anything shooting anymore? Oh, there we go. Oh, I think when I go up, I go into their recharge time, so it actually has to cycle back around. Interesting. Huh. I think, because looking at this, when I move the aiming, it totally either interferes by going too far back into the cycle, so it overrides the recharge, or it goes with them, so then, like, they're not catching up to the block to sense, and it pauses fire whenever I try to move up or down. So I think the best solution to that would be try to program it so that when I'm changing the aiming, it actually stops the wheel. Because then the arm will be the cycle that triggers the sensors instead of the spinning. So how do I program that? So right now the rotating servos activate with 1, but I want them to deactivate when I press either Z or X. And where do I put the logic where it's not going to interfere with stuff too? All right, probably an XOR logic gate. Output if only one input is not 0. So then that means I set my Z and X to this. And then I do an XOR logic gate. I've now rerouted this logic gate to turn on all of the servos. But now we're going to route that to the XOR logic gate, as well as this to the XOR logic gate. Then the XOR logic gate goes to all of these. So now it should only be active when I'm not pressing Z or X. So here, let's get up in the air. We turn it on. And now I press Z or X. Okay. That does work. Oh no, we're too close to the ground. All right, so now if I want to aim down, aiming down, it doesn't work. It works when I aim up, but not when I aim down, because all the ones in front of the sensor block have already fired, so they're on their recharge, so that doesn't actually work. All right, well, that was a pointless change, but at least I was able to figure out what I wanted to do. It just didn't work the way I expected it. I think I would prefer it if it just keeps spinning in that case, because it just looks cool when it's spinning. Okay, now the only thing left that I want on this is aiming reticles to indicate where I'm aiming. Wait, can I turn... Oh, disable reticles on those for sure, because those are just spinning around. They're not important. But now I want to add... Can I even fit? No, it's too small to fit in there. Oh, here we go. Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna put ballistic cannons right here. But these are gonna be disabled from shooting. And now those are gonna be the reticles that actually indicate where I'm aiming. So right now I'm aiming there. Okay. It's a little bit lower than where I'm aiming. Kind of. I mean, it is aiming forward. It's aiming where I'm pointing. Pretty much. Depends on how close I am. See? Yeah, look at that. That looks good. Now if I aim down. That seems pretty good. Aim up. There we go. I had to recharge. That seems okay. Really depends on the perspective, I guess. Maybe they should be, I think they should be on the lower side. I have them above the sensor. I think it makes sense to have them below the sensor. There we go. That does feel like it's aiming more directly where I'm pointing. So then I aim up. Takes a little bit to recharge. And then I'm aiming down. Yeah. It changes depending on whether I'm aiming up or down. It's not perfect, but it's something. It is unfortunate that changing where I'm aiming ruins the recharge rate. I wish it could just keep firing no matter what. Yeah, aiming up is the worst because it has to go all the way back through. All right, I think I've got this thing functioning exactly the way I imagined. So now let's test it out by blowing up some stuff on purpose. All right, I'm not the fastest, but I can go where I need to go. That's all that really matters. Okay, so let's go ahead and aim. All right, aiming, not that great. Well, maybe it is okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I got it first try. This is not the best view. All right, let's aim at that one. Okay, now that one's gone. All right, let's see if I can aim over at that one now. There we go, we're aimed at it. And boom, just like that. This is actually pretty easy. This is a pretty easy to use vehicle. Aiming at that one. All right, let's go for a long distance shot now. Oh, whoops. I actually didn't mean to hit it just then. Apparently it's not as long distance as wow, these things just have so much range. All right, that one way off in the distance. Here we go. All right, here, I got to use my strafing to equalize myself out here. All right, ready? Aim up. Is that going to be far enough? Oh, no, the barrel just appeared. Oh, it's totally... I just blew it up. I blew it up out of my sight. That's how good the aim was. Look, it's gone. It is just gone. That was pretty good aim, though. Oh, it's back. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, now I definitely got to aim down a little bit. There we go. That's going to get it. Yep. This is really easy. This is actually, like, surprisingly more effective to aim and drive around than I was expecting. All right, aim down. Oh, look at that. I could just rain down destruction on everybody. The aiming is so good. Except when I want to aim up, then I lose time. A lot of recharge time when I aim up. There we go, I got left strafing on. Let's aim down at the things. Look at that. Look at that, imagine blowing up the enemy cargo. Just strafing right through like this. Pew, 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 pew. I missed like all those ones. There we go, that's better. Ah! Okay, no, we're fine. All right, we head on back to home base. Slow ourselves down. Here, let's actually land in the spawn point as if it's like a helipad. All right, there we go. And then we let ourselves down nice and gentle. Just like that. We don't actually have landing gear, but we balance. We're self-balancing. There we go. So is this everything you guys imagined it was gonna be when I said, what did I say? What did I say? Monowheel... Gatling monowheel drone. I have created the Gatling monowheel drone. I think this thing works exactly as advertised by its name. The Gatling monowheel drone is now a thing. It is a completely impractical and unnecessary vehicular weapon, but I'm expecting to get a contract very, very soon to get this thing mass produced. Okay, let's go through hoop of fire. All right, you know what? That's fine. All right, well, I don't know where this idea came from, but it was just, I was just like, what would look kind of cool and be kind of fun? And that's how, and this popped into my head. So if you guys have any crazy things that pop into your head that have a cool name like Gatling monowheel drone, leave me those comments down below, and I'll see if I can interpret them into some really unnecessary and practical weapons. Or if it's not a weapon, maybe it's just a vehicle or something. That'd be kind of cool too. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.